don't realize black people served in the Great War, but we was deep in that bitch. My unit, Buffalo Soldiers, we was slicing and dicing Germans. And trench warfare really didn't bother me because I was raised in the trenches. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay, but what are you doing in this neighborhood? I just got off work. I work at this factory right around the corner from here. You work at that factory over there? I tried to get a job there and they said they weren't hiring. Shit, they hired me. They said I got big arms, come work for us. A lot of black people work there. You know, a lot of them came up from down south during the war because of all the labor shortages and they needed us to fill in the gap, so it is what it is. Hold up, you're telling me that I have to compete with the likes of you for employment and I gotta compete with these immigrants? Nah, that ain't gonna work. I think violence will solve this issue. You think what will solve, huh? The fuck did you just say? Now you heard what the hell I just said. Black people are coming into the cities and they're taking white jobs. We got to do something about this before they take something even greater from us. Are they gonna try to take our clothes or our houses? No, our women. What? No, never, fuck that. I say let's end them all. Bro, what do you think I'm about to suggest? I say we clip up, attack their neighborhoods, pistol whip them bitches and let them know who's boss, who's with me. Have y'all heard about these crazy race riots going on all over the country? White mobs attacking black people, burning down black businesses, burning down black neighborhoods? Man, we got to stay vigilant around here. Hey, we heard that a white woman was assaulted by a black man from this neighborhood, and we're looking for the son of a bitch who's responsible. Okay, what did this guy look like? What do you mean, what did he look like? He looked like you, he was black. What kind of black? Like what shade? And where did this happen? When did this happen? Do you have any details? No, I don't have any details. This is just a rumor I heard. A rumor? Yeah, I think this didn't happen. I think you're operating off some unsubstantiated claims here. Of course it's from unsubstantiated claims. I'm the motherfucker who started the rumor. Hey, yo, police, this guy's shooting at us. We need help. You want us to help you? Yeah, we got a shift change coming up in about 3 hours, so maybe we'll help tomorrow. Oh, it's like that? All right, then. Bet. We're going to take care of this ourselves. We're going to fight back for the first time ever. What? First time? Tuh. That chance. Look, these race riots all over the country have been terrible, but we have got to organize for ourselves down here. I say we start a union for black sharecroppers. That way, we can negotiate and get the wages we deserve and the working conditions that we deserve. Hold up. Did you just say you're going to start a black mob with the intention of killing all the white people in this area? What? What? I didn't say anything about a black mob. I'm talking about a union, bro. Wow, that is just nuts. I can't believe you would try to unalive us all like that. I guess we're gonna have to massacre you guys in order to save ourselves, you know, preemptive strike type of shit. Mr. President, this past summer has been one of the most violent summers on record since the Civil War here in America. All these race riots, white mobs attacking black neighborhoods. Are you aware of what's going on here? Yeah, I'm aware. These black mobs keep attacking white people. I don't get it. Woody, what the hell are you talking about? In almost every scenario, the white mobs start the riots, and the black people are fighting back, but they're not starting the violence. Yeah, but those black people shouldn't be fighting back. They need to learn their place in society. See, I knew this was going to happen. I tried to warn people. I told people that when the black soldier returned from Europe in the Great War, they were going to be bringing communism with them. And that's what was going on in Arkansas. They were trying to unionize, they were trying to be socialist and communist, and they had to get dealt with real quick. Unions aren't socialist. We've had unions in this country for years. And I thought those black people in Arkansas got attacked because they were trying to attack the white people first. I mean, that's the story that's being floated. Tomato, tomato. Look, I'm not going to interfere here. This problem will solve itself when the black man realizes whose country this is. And why are there 3 of you here now? What? 3 of me? There's only 1 of me sitting here. Okay, well, I'm clearly having some medical episode right now. Can you get my wife for me? Yeah, a lot of people.
So first things first, if you're not following Corey Bradford, go to YouTube, go to TikTok, follow Corey Bradford. Preferably, I think I would like for people to follow him on YouTube. But follow him. Corey Bradford is a great content creator for politics and historical events. And this is one of those things of Black history that many people tend to forget, or they pinpoint it down to one issue, and that is Tulsa, without realizing that this Red Summer time frame in 1919 was prevalent all over the United States, where you saw in the movie Sinners how it talked about for a moment how these Black World War I veterans were coming home to find themselves unemployable, or if they were employed, the subject of many mob race riots type of situation. It's interesting that they always call them race riots. Um, when it was only one group that was rioting because of race. But I want you guys to think about something. We often like to think that these things are so far in the past that it's 2025. Of course, we are more than 100 years away from that type of thing. But when you look at the people who are in power right now, the people who have been in power through the 2000s, through the early 90s, the 80s, those people who were in power either participated in some of these, very few participated, but those people, and when I say participate, I'm thinking about the people who were down in the 60s and the 50s and 60s and 70s. But when you look at those people who were in power, they were the sons and grandsons. Even some of the ones today, some of those 80-year-olds who are running, who are in politics, they are the grandsons, sometimes sons of people who participated or were around and had that modality of mind, and they are still in power. Yes, they could have had changes of mind as time has gone on, but there is always that part of them that's rooted in this mentality of Woodrow Wilson that black people just need to learn their place. And these are echoed when you see people, even black people, who come up and say, well, you just need to comply. If you were complying with the police, if we need to see the whole video, because were they compliant with the police? And oftentimes when you see somebody dealing with a police officer, it's usually the police who escalates things and not the actual person, the victim. But it's always, we need to learn our place. We need to know that this is not, we didn't massacre for this country as others did, as their fast forefathers. They like to say they won this country or they founded this country, but there were people already here, so you cannot found this country. But they massacred their way into having this country and then rebelled their way into having this country. But you brought people with you. You brought us with you. You made us come. And now we're here. And some of us was already here. So we're here. What you gonna do about it? You're not gonna eliminate everybody. And you're not gonna be able to maintain this power dynamic. You have been losing this power dynamic, especially more rapidly over the last 20 years. So it's time to uproot all those people who are still in office, who are holding on to those ideas, all the ones who were born and raised and grew up believing in these ideas. And one of the ways is to let the history be known. We see that there is a concerted effort. There has always been a concerted effort. It's not nothing new that this current president is doing. It's been a concerted effort to diminish or erase the travesties within American history, American white history. A lot of those travesties have tried to be erased or diminished, and they're being even more so now. And this will cause the country to regress, because when you don't learn anything from your history, you are destined to repeat it. So I implore black people, certainly, we need to make sure that we keep this type of history alive so that we know that these things has happened before. And in order to prevent them from happening again, we must be aware of their happenings and prepare ourselves, arm ourselves to ensure that they do not happen again. So I hope you guys have a great day. Just wanted to bring you a little on Black history, or a refocus of Black history, really. So y'all have a great day. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.